Welcome Pisces to your reading for the 20th to the 26th of April 2020. Already shuffled the cards. We'll get straight into it. As you know, this is a general reading. It may not resonate, but take what you will. And hopefully you can get something beneficial out of it. Okay, yeah, so times are changing, eh? Where are we getting to? Where are we going? What is happening? Just put some more cards out, just to clarify the ones that are already there. Make sure that we're on the right track. Get some more information. Okay, so the energy for your reading, Pisces, is the Three of Autumn. So here we have, follow your passion when it comes to your career, be the best at what you do, and being compensated for your creative talents. So you are bringing through some of your magic, your ability to make things into something different than what they started out as being. Now this doesn't necessarily have to be an art or a craft. It can be a project that you're working on, can be a report, can be anything that or even nurturing a relationship. So it can be anything that really takes it from one form and makes it into another. Now your career may be changing because of the situation you found yourself in. Maybe you're at a point where you've decided that it is time for a change, that it is all in alignment for that. Now the overall, the crossing energy of your overall energy is a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams, and a great progress being made. So once again, we've got that creativity. So there's definitely, you're on a roll here, Pisces. You're definitely coming out of hibernation. As they're carrying that canoe, you're moving forward. You're lining things up, and this is saying that there is that benefit from partnering with others that are on the same page as you. So they will be coming into your life. Offers and opportunities will be made. And here we have the end of a cycle of struggle, of hardship, of hard times, of just really being oppressed and maybe depressed, and that you are coming out of that cycle. So from that, then that creativity can flow. Then you have the Knight of Wands. So there is that Knight's moving forward action card. So very much about taking action, moving forward. And because the Wands is one of the higher energy ones, you're going to be going at, really stepping out and doing it in a quick fashion. And, Wands are about projects and, starting a business, starting a project, a new direction. So, yeah, full on. Definitely working in your favour. Now, this is your mindset. See where this goes. So we've got, you have what it takes if only you believe in yourself, thinking that you're powerless when you're not, a lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. So, very obvious reading of this card is that is your mindset holding you back? Are you overthinking things? Is your mind talk, overpowering your heart and your soul and your passion that's wanting to come through? So this is about really allowing your mind to have to go for it, but then saying thank you. Thanks for that thought. Thanks for trying to protect me. But, this is time when I will step up and go forward with what I feel in my heart and from a passion. And here you have that you are working hard, and there's a feeling here, from your mindset that you have been working really, really hard, and maybe you haven't seen the results that you've been wanting to see, Pisces, and you're feeling a bit deflated at the moment. But this is all mind chatter. This is mind talk that is honing in on your vulnerabilities. What is the basis of the reading, though, is the Queen of Winter. So let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now's the time to focus on your career and unmarried or divorced individuals. So, this is, yes, so this is the basis. So there is that time to move forward. The Queen is very much, she's centered in who she is. She knows how to ask for what she wants. She won't put up with any small talk or any BS. She really does know that if you're going to be, helpful or supportive or productive in her life, then you'll be there, and if not, then just move aside and let yourself get on with it. So you will be able to discern who should be there and who shouldn't. And there is some decisions as to how to allocate the money. So if I do this, I won't be getting paid like I was when I was in that. Say, if I take on a creative endeavour, I'm not getting paid like I was in that office environment. Nothing wrong with an office, it's a great place to be, but if it's not quite your bend, then and you want to move into that, then there may be a discrepancy in the income that is coming through at that time. Now that is generally just a starting point, so if you can decide where to put your resources at the moment and just juggle them around so that they are going to allow you to move forward. In the past, we have the King of Autumn here. So be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything is going your way. A good person or company to work for. So, is there within that company that you're with now, or one that you're thinking of going to, or, you've been putting yourself out there, have you been finding that you are able to sort of realign, either your role or what you do within that company or how you perceive it so that it is working in your favour? Because it's saying that if you step up and say, this is where I'm thinking, this is what I'm thinking, that may all come to fruition for you. And this is through the person that you're working with or the company that you're working with. And you've been looking for temperance there, so you've been looking for balance. You've been looking to have things so that you're actually, you are... that's your passion, and that need to create is also been attended to, as well as the practical side of making an income and bringing in the money and being able to live. So there's that, finding that balance, and that's what you've been doing. Now here is the immediate future here. So we have the Five of Autumn. Reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for a career change, and feeling challenged by money issues. So, this is the immediate future. So this would, to me, say that you need to sort of step back a little bit at the moment, get things going, get things prepared as far as, an action plan, get those ideas flowing. And and ask and see this time, just the immediate future. So this is just for the next month or two or whatever, or however long you want to give it, and it can be just a matter of weeks. Is taking the time to see who can support you, what assistance you can get, who's the best person to, maybe you need an accountant, maybe you need, a mentor, maybe you need someone to invest. Have a look out there to see, who the right people are. So take that time rather than step off and find that you haven't actually looked at that. They're also encouraging you to leave some unwanted feelings and baggage behind. So this will allow you to remove those blockages, that has held you back. You walk away from the past, walk away from any bad experiences or unpleasant experiences, and then that opens you up. That allows the flow to happen, and you will be able to move forward. If you don't turn away from those, then you may find that you are using more energy than is required. And here you are in this, this is you. So the King of Summer. So a romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavour. So once again, we've got that creativity. Once again, we've got that arty, cultural, sort of that, feeling of connecting with, with a passionate endeavour. That does come from the heart, and it's saying that, excellent advice that comes from the heart. So when you are deciding on who you're going to have, around you, so where it said here, ask for assistance, if with that, you will be looking for people who are going to have the same, on the same page. So they have the same passion, they have the same thought process, and you want to bring them in, and you want to look for someone who actually is coming from the same place as you are. Now it says, and it can be that you have a partner that, that you are wanting to bring in, and this is saying that you can trust them and you're wanting to trust them. So, really connect yourself to people who are going to be beneficial for you. And you've been fighting. So you've been fighting for your cause, maybe. Maybe you've been fighting for that space, that time, the resources, whatever it is that is going to allow you to do what you want to do. So, this is you at the moment. So you're in fight mode, and, this will move on from you, because you will need to do that in order to open up. And if you're going to open from the heart, you can't be fighting. It just doesn't work. And the 5 is about freedom and change. So make that change to find your freedom. Don't fight for your freedom. Manifest your freedom. Bring it in with beautiful energy that is, taken from a gentle, loving, unconditional space, rather than I'm going to win it, for all accounts. And this is you in the situation. And that's that balance again. So we're bringing through the balance again. And so take everyone's input into consideration, merge viewpoints to create a better solution, and take your time. There's no need to rush. So this really is, backing up what we just read before. So there was that, getting everyone's input if you can. You don't have to listen to everything, but it's good to, you see there's some information coming from the line, and it's been, almost spewed into the cup. But that is, you may not see it as what you want to hear, or if it's in alignment with who you are, but just take it into consideration, have a look at everybody's viewpoints, and then, it's that, they call it brainstorming, where you take every bit of information, everybody's, advice, and you just put it all together and look and see how you're going to work that out for yourself, and how that's going to be better serving your purpose. And then also we've got take your time. So we had that taking your time before. Don't rush into it. This is you also. This is that, if we're living in the past, when we're sort of been caught up in past experiences, past emotions, and, because there was that immediate future of walking away from those past experiences. So, that is one of the most important things to do, is let go of any past experiences that are colouring your ability to open up your energy, elevate your vibration, and allow you to move forward. There is an opportunity coming in. If you keep looking this way, you're going to miss it, because it is coming from the side. It's also an opportunity that is being brought through for you specifically, Pisces. I encourage you not to miss it. This is your hopes and fears. Prince of Winter, seek out an intellectual solution to your problem. You need to act quickly and decisively. Sudden or unexpected changes. So your hope is that you will be able to, think this through on a practical level, and that you can get this done and get it quickly, and not go into that procrastination. And this is, and you're wanting things to move forward very quickly. The other part of you is a fear that you won't be able to make a decision, and that you will be locked and trapped and sort of a stalemate in that procrastination state that you are wanting in this card here. So these are, these are two sides of the same coin there, Pisces. So one, one should be able to balance out the other. So just have faith and believe in what you're doing, and if you've got everything lined up as it's been asked in the rest of the reading, and the support and everything you need there, the decision will be easy, and it will move forward quickly. Now, this is your overall. This is the outcome of this reading and of your week, and it says the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. So yes, this is definitely saying that you'll move out of holding on to things that no longer serve you, holding on to people who you've actually held on to, and then this week is going to allow you to look at why you're holding on to that person, why are you bringing that experience into your life, and that you will resolve those difficulties, you will let go of people, you will take that weight off you, and it is that, that end of a cycle. It's a 10. And from that, then, yay, we've got this. This is your opportunity, is where you're going to start putting in some firm foundations. You've got the 2 there, which is that balance. You are really starting to go, okay, I need this, I need this, I need this, I need this, and I need this. And this is what's going to make me strong and give me a strong position to move from. So this is a great card, is sort of laying the groundwork for that project or endeavour that you're about to step into. Right, we'll just pick these up and grab 3 more cards to, go a little bit deeper, a little bit more understanding. The first one I'm going to pull is a money card. Next one is a message from heaven, so from a loved one, somebody that's passed over, and an ancestor, or just somebody that you were very close to. And let's see what they've got to say to you. What advice they're going to give you. And I've just pulled out the major arcana from the Dreams of Gaia tarot, because I just wanted to get an overview and not a whole reading from these cards, but I just really enjoy working with them. Okay, so here we have, whenever I'm feeling good, I am attracting good. So that's that law of attraction. Now, this we had when we had the other cards put out there, that your mindset was that you were worried that, there was a lot of overthinking, there was a lot of negative thoughts, and that really was playing on your, your vulnerability. And this is urging you to feel good about it, put it into perspective, have belief, faith, and excitement in your next steps you're going to have. What that does, Pisces, is that it elevates your vibration, and as your vibration elevates, then things move together better, they flow easier, everything lines up a hang of a lot easier. So just believe in what you're doing, and things should flow better from that. And this your loved one is saying, if I had only known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. So, this is urging you to just listen to the advice that's been given, and that if they could have done their time again, they would have done it differently. Maybe they didn't take advantage of what was there in front of them, and they're saying that, their life could have been so much better if they've actually had changed their perspective, or just set some boundaries, or whatever they needed to do. In hindsight is always great, but this is your loved one urging you to really sort of see things from a different perspective. Open yourself up, open your heart up, open your belief system up, and believe in yourself. Be unconditional with you. Find that power within you, and then take it and do something with it. This person might not have lived the life that they had wanted to live, and you will know who that is. And, they're saying that, if they knew, if they were going to do it again, they'd do it differently. And that's that urging for you to do so as well. A really powerful connection there. And they will be there for you this week too, Pisces. And just giving you that strength and whatever you need to make some forward movement this week. Now, this is intuition. Beautiful. So this is, with intuition, we really need to sort of open up our, what we are hearing, and the filter that we use. So intuition is about hearing messages, or you might read something, hear something, have a conversation, something may come through, might even be from this reading, where it just it's like a light bulb goes on, because it resonates with your soul, with the song of your soul, and with your heart. So you will feel, yes, that is the right thing to do. Intuition is also about knowing when if it's too good to be true, then it probably is. And, so just have the ability to sort of, really hear the truth of the honesty and the truth, and what is the actual energy behind that. When it feels right, it is. But when you sort of have that little bit of a niggle, then I would step back from it until you have all the information that you need. Yes, a very busy week, and very exciting, and a new launching pad, and we're going to see some creativity coming through from your Pisces, and the ripple effect from that is going to be beautiful. And I hope you really, really enjoy the week, and that you're keeping safe and keeping sane, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.